tell you about it. Whenever I go to Fly Club and Gina's with me, it's like one step closer to divorce. It's just like,
I think I found the like Cuban equivalent for like cigars.
really?
We brought some cigars back from Cuba, and like so many dudes are in fights with their wives because they want to buy them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, who's fighting?
Just like, guys are like, come on, let me spend $300 on cigars. And the wives are
when
like,
they were there.
That's disgusting. Like, why would you want to buy cigars? I don't support this habit.
Man, $300 isn't even that much for cigars, man.
At least shoes don't stink your breath up.
That's true. Or give you cancer. I guess maybe they give you foot cancer if you wear, Yeezys, for example.
Oh.
Mike, you good with this? You got the pick?
I got a pick.
Awesome. Hi guys. Are we recording this?
Yeah, we're recording.
Yeah, Becky always does the slide record.
The slide record, I like that.
Wait, Becky, you got to tell us about Cuba.
What about it?
You tell us. You said you saw a lot of Supreme out there.
Oh my God, so much.
In Cuba.
More than here.
Really?
Yeah. It was definitely like 99% knockoffs, but so many people were wearing Supreme shirts. And the stickers were on their food trucks, and like it was everywhere.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah.
What, besides the regular box logo shit, did you see like any specific pieces?
Like a couple people had 5-panel hats, but those looked more legit. Those were like definitely like a couple of fancy tourists.
Right.
But like so many locals were wearing knockoff Bucks Supreme
Really?
shirts. Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's interesting.
Damn, I like Becky like calling out people for wearing knockoffs and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, there's definitely not a Supreme store in Cuba.
No, there's not.
There's not. Although it'd be crazy because people be getting on an airplane to go check out the Havana store. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, you want to officially kick this off? Are we good? Are we here?
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
Guys, this is episode 13 of the Sub Podcast. You already know what it is. We
Ooh.
are fucking here.
13.
And to my front, I have the great Mike Nguyen.
Holla.
To my left, we have the god himself, Lawrence DeLoach.
How you guys doing?
To my diagonal, we have the great Becky.
Hey.
She got the blicky. And we have a special announcement up top that I think we need to address.
Yeah.
Michael Nguyen.
Well, how about let Mike do the announcement?
Oh, yeah, Mike, you do it.
So this will be my last kind of regular appearance on SUP because I've got a whole bunch of shit going on, namely, being married and not having as much time as I want and working a lot. Mm-hmm. And I got another podcast. You guys should check it out also. And between everything.
Asian Not Asian, right?
Asian Not Asian. It's with Fumi Abe, and come check us out. But,
he's great. I love Fumi.
So I'm gonna be not around as much, but I'm always part of the fam.
Yeah, he's gonna be around. We're just gonna take his name off the.
I'll drop in. I'll drop in whenever if there's something real. If Kanye says something really crazy, I'll come in. I'll be like, "Yo, did you see this?" And you know how it is with I got to represent Asia. You do. There's like 55 billion of us and shit, and we all have Yeezys.
Wait,
so.
Lawrence, now we can do Chinese voices when he's not here.
I mean, with the social climate going on right now, I'm not making fun of anyone.
What you mean?
Dude, I'm not making no Chinese Asian voices. I'm good.
That's my job, okay? All right. Oh, okay. See? Look at that.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
hello, micro.
Oh, that's a terrible Asian voice.
It's bad.
You're
I don't
so
even
bad.
have a Boston accent.
It's not even like a good one. It's not even like a good bad one. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
it's like really like like you want it to be like you don't want it where you say it and then everybody has like an opium pipe in their hand because it's like so racist.
I know the basic dynamics of a good Asian accent. I just can't apply them. Like you definitely have to switch your R's and L's.
That's an easy trick. That's like dropping your H's if you do a British accent.
Right.
Like hello, governor. That's like so bad, but like so yeah.
You always have to say.
I gotta stop. But anyways.
But yeah. Anyway, Mike, you're always going to be a part of the family. You can come back anytime. And to kick things off, you did mention Kanye.
I did.
So, as the
I
beginning
did.
of every podcast that we do, we have to say at least one thing.
Lawrence
about
is
Kanye.
shaking. He was shaking his head when he came in.
I'm like, can this nigga just drop this album and get out my face right now? Because it is way too much at this point.
You really think that they're gonna drop on the dates that he said? Because that is.
I mean, listen, if he don't, man, he's fucked himself. I mean, June 1st cannot hurry up and get here.
There was only one Pusha T song on that dry erase board.
Jeez, I'm just getting tired of it.
You know what? I think maybe he doesn't have it because it hasn't leaked at all.
Nah, I mean,
You
listen.
think? You think he's got like his one copy like in gold somewhere? You know?
He like in that 300-acre mountaintop that he bought to make his real estate company. Like,
Here's the thing. Today's May 17th. That we are 2 weeks away. We've got, what, 2 songs from Kanye.
Yeah.
one's verse of the year.
The Poopity Scoop.
That's
Titty
a great. That's a good way. I love
Scoop
it.
poop.
Okay, here's the thing though. Okay, we've said before or whatever that him, Trump, and Kim Jong-un are essentially the same person. Now North Korea is backing out of their talks. So don't ever think that Kanye couldn't do the same. Okay, if he's like, oh, I don't like all of these U.S. troops and shit, like doing military things or people talking shit about my V2s. He's gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it.
You're
I'm
talking
not
about the
gonna
700s. Now, what did you think
700s.
about the 700s?
I haven't like taken a real good look at them. I mean, in general, I'm not a fan of this wave of Kanye shoes. So
Okay.
They cool. I'm just not a big, like I've always stated, I'm not a big Adidas Kanye fan, so it's whatever. I think they're nice. I don't know. I like the V1s a little bit better. The V2 is like, there's like a little wavy part in the like up top that's just like weird to me, so I don't really fuck with it.
Yeah, I don't like them either. I'm not saying they're a bad shoe either. I don't want people to think I'm just like saying all these shoes are bad because I have very strong opinions about the 350 V2s. I think those are trash. But I mean, these are just kind of like whatever now. You didn't really do anything to the upper that really separates it from the first one.
it seems a little sleeker for some reason. I think maybe it's just the colorway, but I don't know. I found the V1s to be like almost. I mean, they're okay, but like morally offensive, if that makes sense.
Wait, the which ones? Wait a second. You said the V1s?
Are we talking about
The 700 V1s?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are. Yeah, I mean these. Kanye. The main problem is Adidas is like starting to get like is whack to me. Innocent. Let's just keep it 100 with each other, and I feel like Nike's about to start cooking these motherfuckers this quarter, and the next quarter, and the next quarter, and no matter what Kanye or Drake does, these shit is gonna be garbage. They're comfortable though.
Why? Why you think that?
I mean, I just don't. Once again, I'm not a big fan of the V2s. Like I had a pair of V2s and I sold them, and I was just like, I mean, yeah, not the V2s. I'm sorry, the 700 V1s.
you had them?
Yeah, I had a pair and I flipped them.
But
You didn't even wear them.
I didn't even wear them. No.
when I noticed that he had a V2 of this one, I was like, oh, is he going to make a version 2 of everything? Like, how many versions is he going to make of these shoes?
I mean, this is what Kanye does. When he doesn't like the first version, just like an album, he'll go in, make a change, call it a day. Like,
Is it really a V2 or is it just like a different like color treatment, material treatment?
No, there's some different stuff
There's
to
some
the
different
upper.
stuff.
Okay.
Enough where I guess it validates a version 2.
because when you look at like the first like 350 compared to the second one, like it's a noticeable difference.
Oh yeah, that's a very big difference.
I mean, from the uppers
Yes,
to the
absolutely.
boost to
Yes.
all of that. So I think there's some type of difference here. I'm just not a fan of these.
I feel that we haven't even really settled. The market hasn't settled into the dad shoe thing yet, and so I think it's a little premature. I mean, like people are still very like the V1 didn't hit as hard as like the 350s. The 700s didn't hit as hard as the 350s, in my opinion. And so now he's coming out with a V2 already. I don't know. I feel it's a little premature.
I think he's just I think he's just throwing shit out to get the hype up, even though there's only been one colorway of the 700 first version. But I don't know, man. A lot of I was so hyped off of the Adidas collab when it first came out. Like I had a pair of 750s and I was all excited, and then I got tired of looking at them and like so I got rid of them. It's just like so now I don't get myself hyped off of Kanye sneakers anymore. I think I'm just in it for like the resale aspect of those sneakers.
To bring it back to Nike for a second, because you mentioned they were cooking stuff up, or at least you thought they were, right? That's what you said.
Nah, they cooking shit up. They got some shit.
I agree. I think just from I've been investing in a lot of mutual funds lately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Japanese stocks. Okay, and let me tell you something about the way that demand works right now. So I was looking. I've been trying to get off-white blazers for forever, and when they first came out, of course they sold out right away, and then they were on Flight Club and Stadium Goods and stuff like that, and they were like about $700 $800 or so. And it's been months have passed, more colorways are coming out, there's all this stuff cooking. The price for it hasn't gone down at all. It's gone up.
It's gone way up.
It's gone up, which is crazy. So you're telling me that if you had talked to Mike Nguyen January 2018 and said, yo, buy these shoes for $600 because that is a good price, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Because now it is a good price.
Yeah. What are they now?
It depends. $1,000 to $1,300.
Yeah, around $1,000 pretty much.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I can remember they were on Windy City Seoul around late November, and they were $400, and people were like, yeah. And people bought them,
of course.
But then just to see how like rapidly like the off-white like blazers and all of those shits, the Prestos, the ones, like just how much they've risen to.
Them shits is outdoing I am the Kramer of shoes, and I say bye. Because it is outperforming the Nikkei, it is outperforming the Dow, it is outperforming mutual funds, it is outperforming bonds. The return is insane.
I think that is that's something that we can talk about a little bit here. It's almost as if when you see a sneaker and you say to yourself, if you can't get it at retail, do you buy it for resale, when to buy it at resale before it just skyrockets to the point where you're like, well, you know what? I'm not going to pay these prices. Yeah. It's the same thing with sellers, man. Like, do you dump or do you hold? Like, for example, those off-white Converse Chuck Taylors.
Yep.
Those garbage.
I don't like them, but go ahead.
Okay. That's fine. In terms of, they're probably around anywhere from what I've heard, 2 to around 5,000 pairs of those out there on the market.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They first started out, people were like 700. What is it? Round 2 was doing around 700. Now it's damn near a week later, and it's like, now we want 900. And I guarantee you, in 6 months, it's gonna be, hey, we want 1,500 or 1,300 for those. So it's almost like, if you as a consumer, it's like, if you don't get what you really want, when do you get it? If you do get it, and
so to bring this back to a financial.
This is why we're gonna fucking miss you, man.
To bring it back to a financial thing,
let's just beat the shit out of Fumi. So there's no Asian podcast.
Okay, so. There's no way that isn't funny. Okay, so to bring it back to the financial thing, that what this represents is confidence. Okay, the reason why is Amazon stock really good? Okay, for 2 things: A, it already delivered; B, it bought Whole Foods and it's about to deliver. All right, it's about to change the market again. And analysts know this, consumers know this, et cetera, et cetera. The confidence in the stock is really high. The same thing with Nike. They know shit's gonna get crazy. It's gonna be awesome. They're gonna release a whole shit ton of new off-white shit. They're gonna release a whole bunch of new shit. They're gonna, Air Max Day is gonna get even crazier.
And next year is the year of Jordan 4, because I guess it's the anniversary for that. So a bunch of 4 is gonna come out, like the 3s did.
Jordan's doing hot. Yeah. And so, you feel like that the original 10, those are gonna be hot. So this reflects that that confidence in Nike. So I agree. Everything you said, Lawrence, is absolutely true.
Did you guys see that Nike took out a patent for a conveyor belt inside of a shoe?
Yes, I did.
That's crazy.
I did not see that.
All right, so wait, if anyone hasn't seen it, I'm just going to read the number off so you can look it up, because you can actually, anytime any company creates a new technology, you can figure out what it like really is going to be for before that product comes out. That's how everyone knew the mag was going to come out with the auto lace, because someone found the patent. It's US 20181163334. And basically it's just going to be this little thing in your shoe to make it easier to get on and off, which I thought was kind of dumb because well, I guess it depends on the application of it, because if it's like for an actual runner, stuff that we generally won't care about, it makes sense. But we don't like lace our shoes anyway.
Is it a conveyor belt on the insole? Or is it the heel?
You know, it's on the it's like in the install, like inside, like where normal footwear technology is. Yeah,
right.
I guess it would just be some shit where you could get on and off easier. So like when you take your shoe off, it would roll with you. When you put it on, it would roll with you again.
I always feel the sticking point is the heel. The heel is really where there should be a little roller there, and I feel I've seen shoes where there's a little roller at the heel. You know what I'm talking about, like whatever where your heel goes in and gets caught.
Yeah.
That's always feel the sticking point. But I don't know.
Well, that's what the shoehorn is for.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right? You need to have a fucking extra thing in order to put on a shoe, and just have like.
You're saying it should come like a little shoehorn in it and pull
or
it up
something.
and then...
Yeah, right. So I don't know. I never feel that like the sole is what's keeping my foot from going in there.
When did shoehorns not become cool?
Man, I don't even remember ever having a shoehorn.
But shoehorns are kind of fire now that I'm thinking about it. Like how many sneakers do we own collectively in this room? And we have the problem of sometimes putting on our sneakers.
Yeah.
You guys have problems putting on your sneakers?
No, if I got a booty,
you know
what I'm saying? Like if it's a booty shoe where it's like a sock.
Like give me an example.
So like I don't know, off the top of my head, like that Balenciaga shoe, the sock one.
Ah, got you. Okay, you need a shoehorn for that. You're
No,
saying.
I mean you don't need a shoehorn. I'm just flying off the top of my head, but I mean,
How easier would it be?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, there's plenty of sneakers. Like think of all the basketball shoes that you like actually got to throw on.
I get you.
Yeah,
I get you. I use shoehorns for actual shoes, but like I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
that'd be kind of fly.
Like some hard, like, you know, sole shoes. Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Anyway,
I'm just thinking about shoehorns now.
But like,
I'm gonna buy some shoe. I'm gonna cop a shoehorn, guys. That's my next purchase. Done. Oh man, fuck. Now speaking of Nike, Jordan came out with a New Jersey.
It didn't come out. Well, basically,
It's about to come out.
It's coming out next. Yeah, it's coming out soon.
And Lawrence, I believe you have a very strong opinion on these.
Yeah, I mean, man, fuck Nike, fuck Jordan. Nah, I don't want to go on my normal rant. No, I think it's insane. I feel like you know, no matter how you package it, they've done Nike and Michael Jordan have done multiple Jordan jersey collaborations in the past. I remember when I used to work at the NBA store, they had it was an 84-03 collection when he retired, where they released many of his jerseys for like $140 or $50. I mean, Mitchell and Ness has done jerseys, and this one just feels weird because it's like no matter how you push this Nike Connect shit on the jerseys, or there's still Jerry West logo on the back, there's a Nike check on, like he's never played in his jersey. Like, what significance does it fucking have to me to spend $400 to get like a glass box? Fuck your glass box. I'ma call the cops like a white lady scared in a socks. Oh, I rap too, baby.
You are so rough.
mainly you're a comedian. But
Mainly I'm stand up, but no, but also I think it's just a way for them to capitalize on this Netflix or this ESPN doc that they're coming out with next year.
For MJ.
The dudes who buy this are the dudes who buy like the, you know, DVD box set with like a special poster of like, you know, fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like nobody, like, you know, you get it because you're that much of a dork. You know?
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, okay, I'm going to get it. But, you know, like...
I'm really excited for that documentary series because I don't think people realized how much of a piece of shit Michael Jordan was at times.
I feel that's almost part of his thing now. I mean, there should be a Jordan piece of shit, you know?
He's blessed that he didn't come up in the internet era.
Yeah, because if the gambling and shit, if everyone knew and he was like posting about it or whatever, like, I don't think anyone would fuck with him like that. Everyone would be like, I don't know about your sneakers, bro.
My favorite Jordan story that I've heard is Muggsy Bogues. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Muggsy Bogues. 5'3" point guard, played for the Charlotte Hornets. I guess he had the ball and MJ backed off him. He was playing defense and he backed off and he's like, "Yo, shoot the ball, you fucking midget!" And like, it
That's funny as fuck.
ruined Muggsy Bogues' career. Like, Michael is a dick. We know that, but we love Mike because he's the greatest basketball player ever.
Dude, I would subscribe to a Twitter handle where it was just shit that Michael Jordan said to the guy he was guarding.
And Kevin Garnett. Wait, who's the top 5 biggest shit talkers of all time in the NBA?
That's good.
All time,
Yeah, I think-
Larry Bird,
Larry Bird, Kevin Garnett, I think is in there.
KG, Gary Payton.
Ooh, okay.
Gary Payton. Trying to think who else is a big time shit talk. You gotta come back to me on that. I got 3. Bird.
Is Draymond Green enough in there yet?
You know what? I like Dre in terms of he has some funny moments shit talking.
Yeah.
There was one more. I'll just say this real quick. Paul Pierce's final season in the NBA, and then and Draymond yelled. They was like yelling at each other, and Draymond yelled out, "You ain't Kobe, dog. You ain't getting no celebration, dog. Fuck out of here. No one care about you." Like, so Dre.
That's not true, Paul. We love you. We love you dearly.
Paul Pierce, but. Nah, there's some great shit talkers. Another quick thing. I'm so sorry. This is like, so now that I feel like a hypocrite about this $400 Jordan jersey because when I was in college, there was a Michael Jordan All-Star Pro Cut jersey, his last All-Star game in 2003 when he played in Atlanta. And my girlfriend at the time, she gave me like $200, and I put $200, and I bought this jersey. It's a Reebok jersey, and I paid $400 for this All-Star. It's a Pro Cut, never worn it, still have the tags in it. So I did pay $400 for a Michael Jordan jersey, but this was fucking 15 years ago.
Don't lie, dude. You also bought that DVD box set of Fish, man. You know, I know you. I see you. You fucking nerd.
Well, you could probably put that out now.
Honestly, I do want. I want to sell it because I still have the tags. It's a Pro Cut, so it's like extremely long. It's like a 48 plus 3, so it's like a dress.
You're gonna look like
that's my
Alvin,
size.
Alvin and the Chipmunks and shit.
So I would. I don't know what to do with it though. I want to frame it, but then I'm like, I want to sell it and see if I can make like a 1,000 or like.
Okay, wait. All right. So how do we feel about girls that wear basketball jerseys as dresses?
That's cool.
Boner.
Yes, I'm big boner.
That's awesome.
Becky also has a boner.
Sexy.
Yes.
Super sexy.
Yes. Okay. Now, I guess that's it on that. I was gonna say, does it really like affect like who the player is or what team it is? In my head, I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Nah, come on now. How much of a fan? I mean, I'm sure there are dudes who are like, I cannot fuck you if you're going to be wearing that jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. You know.
Yeah.
But those.
What about hate fucking?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
shit.
Yes.
You know, take that.
Yes. And Becky, all right, Becky. I see
Damn,
you.
Becky.
Okay. All right. Word. That's what's.
Ooh, it's hot in here.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I wear a lot of baseball jerseys. I should probably get some basketball ones though.
I feel like a poser because I don't really play basketball. So, you know, like,
No, but it's like
I guess you can still wear what you like.
you
right?
think most of the people that wear jerseys actually play the sport. And I don't
mean,
think
that's
that's
true.
Yeah.
No.
You're right. You got to.
Think of how many like fat people
Right.
that just go to the games. They're wearing the jersey just to support the team and
because-
the
yeah.
person. You know what I mean? It's like
Jerseys are cool if if it's the right jersey. And Mitchell and there's always sales like on like Fanatics and shit like that. So like no one's really paying $300 for a jersey of Mitchell and Ness jersey. Like they're so heavily discounted that you can get them for like 150, 100, depending on who the player is.
Okay, what kind of what jersey? I'm gonna look on eBay. What jersey should what kind of search term should I be putting in here?
Nah, it's not eBay. It's like Fanatics.
Okay.
Like there's like certain third party stores that get Mitchell and Ness that have deep sales.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Lid sells Mitchell and Ness apparel, like the shorts and shit like that, and you could catch sales. So it used to be like to me like the Avenue. Like I used to work at the NBA store, so I would get 40% off jerseys anyway. But like back in the days, there weren't too many avenues. Now it's like, hey, I can get a fucking a deal because no one's paying $300 for a fucking jersey.
Right.
Even though I will say, who's gonna pay $400 for this Jordan jersey?
there's gonna be plenty of people.
There's gonna be plenty of
Absolutely.
people.
All right, wait. Speaking of price, I want to talk about how I brought my mom to Flight Club on Mother's Day.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Yeah, we were hanging out in the city and
Wait,
like,
is she not disappointed enough in you?
No, we were walking around the city. We had some time to kill because I scheduled like this indoor golf thing.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So like we had like a couple hours. She was like, "Oh, let's just go walk around," and we're going to all these sample sale things. Like they're just random brands. I don't know what the fuck they are. And then we walked by Flight Club. I was like, "Oh, let's go in here." And she's just like, "Oh, I guess." Like, all right. So then we go up to the.
Did she know what it was?
She had no idea what she was walking into. She never. I don't think I've ever mentioned this place to her at all.
Got it.
So we go in there and then we walk around and she's looking and she's like, "Why are they saran wrapped?" I'm like, "Because motherfuckers are just gonna be picking up, touching them."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, who cares about that?" Like, she's thinking from like a Payless sort of like Bob's Marshalls mentality.
Right. Where's the sales section?
Yeah, like she's not like literally. There's nothing here that's supposed to be priced the way it's supposed to be. Suggested retail does not exist in Flight Club, and she just couldn't even get her mind wrapped around
the
that.
idea of consignment shoe. Yeah.
I was telling her, I was like, "Oh, it's a consignment store, so people bring their shoes here to sell them." And she's like, "Why not just use like what? I don't understand. Use eBay or whatever the fuck you got. Like it's a thing. You need like official because there's a lot of fakes or whatever." So we go up to the glass where like all the really expensive shit is. I'm like, "Mom, look, it's the shoe from Back to the Future, the auto lace ones. You remember that?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I remember seeing that movie. It's such a great movie." And then she looks at the price tag and she's like, $60,000.
Yeah.
Then she just started going off on everybody, like not going off on everybody. And then she's like, $60,000. That's there's people that don't even make that a year. You have a shoe here for $60,000. I was like, no, look at the other one right here. This one's only $47,000.
Yeah.
She was I couldn't get her brain to wrap around it. I probably started too high. I probably started with like the things that were like $3,000-$4,000.
Yeah, that would have got
way up.
Flight Club is probably responsible for 3 or 4 aneurysms a day. You know?
Yeah.
Of just like people going in there and like realizing that shoes are a thing at all.
Yeah.
And then let alone like you shouldn't even expose somebody to a $60,000 shoe if they don't even understand the concept of like paying, money.
Yeah.
Any kind of money for shoes, because that would just be that's telling somebody there is no Santa Claus, or there, you know what I'm saying? It's like that doesn't make sense. Like, like there is no God. You know what I'm saying? What?
Like I was even trying to explain to her about like the threes they had in there because she was like, "Oh, you have a pair of these. Why are these so expensive?" I'm like, "Well, it depends on the time that they dropped,
right?
Like the year, who's worn it, where's it coming from, the size. There's a bunch of shit that you need to consider." And she's just like, "I have a mortgage. Like, what are you guys doing paying this much for sneakers? I don't understand." Like, wait, you brought your wife in there before, haven't you?
Yeah, every time I go in there, I was telling you guys, every time I go in there, the risk of our divorce increases by like 2 or 3%. And it's terrible. She can't go in there with me anymore because she just loses all respect for me while I'm inside. And I'm just like, oh my God. And so she always says, there's only 3 people in there. 13-year-olds, their moms, and you, right? And it's true because it's like only 13-year-olds. It's all like moms who are like, "Okay, Brandon, we have to go soon," and like, "Mom, you don't understand me. It's not a phase," and like dropping hella money because, the Flight Club draws people from the tri-state area. So you're getting like Connecticut rich kids, you're getting like New Jersey kids, you're getting hypebeats from all over New York. And you're getting all these people, and it's just, everybody should go. It's Mecca, but it's crazy there.
I think it's a tourist attraction.
Place for sure.
People come from all parts of the world.
Tons of tourists, yeah.
Because when you really break it down, in New York, if you're from New York, 9 times out of 10, you either where to go to get sneakers for obviously a lot less than Flight Club, or if you're a sneaker person, sometimes you fuck with stock, but like StockX or GOAT. But a lot of times it's a tourist thing, man, or like the drug dealer, rapper, entertainer guy who is like, I don't care about money.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
But the thing is, though, this is like the birthplace of streetwear. So if you come to New York and you're a streetwear person, you go to Mecca and you got to walk around that cube thingy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Happy Ramadan, by the way, everybody. And you go to Mecca, you got to walk around the cube thing. I bet you inside that cube thing is a Flight Club, because you gotta go. There's a Supreme store inside the cube thingy, but you gotta go, right? And it's almost like, you could fucking create an Airbnb experience where we hit up all of the famous streetwear places. We go to Dapper Dan's, we go to Supreme, we go to Flight Club, Stadium Goods, and
I think you stop at Bape.
By Bape.
Right.
You know, that's the thing is like if you're a fan of this stupid culture that we are all part of, you have to go to Flight Club.
Okay, so wait, actually, let's try to actually make a definitive list of places you have to go while you're here.
Okay.
I think that's a good. I think that's a good talking point that we can kind of bounce off of.
Yeah.
So you said Supreme. Flight
Which
Club.
one? Which Supreme though? The Soho one. Of course.
Yeah, Soho one.
Right.
I mean, Brooklyn, like whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, go.
Go, sure.
But I mean, usually everyone's trying to make these day trips. Like if people visiting, they're trying to do a day trip. Like, don't go out to Brooklyn. Just stay in Manhattan.
just
stay in Soho and Lower East Side and shit. Yeah, I would say Bape, Supreme, Flight Club.
BBC is right there too.
Yep, BBC is right there. What else is over there?
Stadium Goods. Palace is there.
Palace.
I would say A-Life, but I'm biased, so you know.
21 Mercer.
Yeah, definitely go to 21 Mercer. If you can make it, if you really want to take an adventure, go to Atmos Uptown. If you want to take a long train ride.
Is A-Life still in? Is there still an A-Life in?
Yeah, no, it's on Riverton. Yeah.
I mean, go to A-Life. It's a cool store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is. And
know?
if you happen to go on like a good day and there's something going on in the back, like it's fire.
Yeah.
And what else is over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is.
I mean, even just go check out some of those mom and pop ones where you think everything is fake, because some of them are actually really fucking legit.
Yeah.
Like these stores that are like, I don't really consider like where we're at, the hood, like where we record the podcast, but
Right.
like it's not. I think people who are visiting would think this is like an unsafe area.
Yeah.
And like there's that Jimmy Jazz around the corner that like I just walked in and got those Tinker 3s. Like some people just don't come out to these areas too.
Are those so like all those stores? So like I'll go to Crown Heights and like there's all those like sneaker stores. Like what's up with those stores? Are they like okay? Are they not okay? Like
I don't know. I'll have to see the store.
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, is it like a really big thing for like those for stores like that to like there's a lot of fakes in there or something like that?
I mean, most of those stores in the hood, no. I mean, they're 9 times out of 10 they're mom and pop shops. I mean, back in the days they used to sell sneakers a lot earlier than their release date.
Right.
I think a lot of these Jordan like brand have cracked down on them from selling sneakers. They used to sell, say, they sold a pair of sneakers a month in advance, but they would charge you, 2 times what it was, and people didn't care.
Right.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
It does happen a lot.
They take the suggested retail price. They're very suggestive.
Right.
It's just a suggestion to them.
I went downtown Brooklyn this weekend, which is Fulton Street, from like Flatbush all the way to the end. And I mean, I was in shock just the way that that area has changed, because I remember like being a teenager and I would go downtown Brooklyn and like you would look at the sneakers earlier, like before, like I can remember the Jordan 3s, they had them early, and back in the days they were $100, and if you wanted them you had to pay $250.
Shit.
But you did it, or if you wanted them that bad, so, and it's changed a lot. Like you don't see so many mom and pop shops anymore because they can't afford the rent. Or it's just like if you guys go downtown, bro, even 125th Street in Harlem, like there's just like fucking Nordstrom rack, Gap rack, there's Old Navy rack, there's it's House of Hoops. Like back in the days, it was like yo, how much for this, and you would take it off the shelf and he would say 400 and you'd be like, suck my dick, and you keep moving. And it's changed. Like I don't know if obviously New York hasn't lost its culture, but it's a completely different, more
what
different
was the spot we did that show in? Because that was a legit spot that was uptown. Was it called Footgear?
I believe it was Footgear. That was a really nice.
That was on 125th.
Yeah.
Not that that's a spot to go to, but that's actually just a legit store. Check that shit out.
Nah, it's a nice store. It's a nice store.
Is V-File still in Soho?
V-File's still there.
Yeah, it's by the 21 Mercer, right?
Yeah, it's across the street.
Yeah, maybe that's a spot to check out, because
That's a cool
V-Files
one.
is kind of like V-Files is super niche. Remember they had a
super
moment
niche.
where they were like really
They were real
popping?
hot. They were real hot for a minute.
Yeah, when fucking Ben Trill and
Yes, they
and Hood
kind of
by
jumped
Air
on
was
that.
really.
I mean, if we're going to talk about that, like opening ceremony is right there. Fucking across the street from so opening ceremony is Rick Owens.
Yeah.
I mean, Rick Owens, the store itself is really fucking crazy. It's like everything's marble and fur, so like it's pretty cool to go in there.
I mean, I guess if you're visiting, you should also go check out Fifth Ave and all like the expensive ones, just to
Yeah,
see.
Of course.
that's like that's the place. But like, yeah, for streetwear, those are the jams, man. And like and that street where Palace Stadium Goods is, right where Broadway is, and that street on that corner on a weekend now is fucking crazy.
Jam-packed,
It's crazy.
There's
Oh yeah.
fucking
Also, go check out
1,000
round 2. By the way.
Yeah, round
My
2.
fault.
Round 2 is good.
There's 1,000 kids on that corner, and everyone's just flexing like crazy. Everybody's just standing around. You just can tell it's just a fuckboy central, dog. You know? It's fucking crazy.
Oh, and Kith. Duh. Go to Kith Treats. That's
Oh, right.
that's like a touristy.
You guys
thing
been
to
to
do.
the new Kith?
Yeah, I've been to New Kith.
Yeah.
Which
I go
one?
There. It's like on.
Like close to Astor Place and that.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Not
it's
like
moved
Astor,
up.
but
It's
like-
moved up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
multiple stories and shit like that now.
Yeah. No, there's a bunch of Europeans always in there getting Kith Treats.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Kith Treats is always the move for
It
like,
is.
you know, tourists, hot women, you know.
Yeah.
It's a great little
Yeah.
spot.
If your name is Olga, you're definitely going there.
You know, so speaking of that area, Lawrence, I think you need to, as our Supreme correspondent, try to defend this Fox collab that they came out with.
Yo, I fuck with that. No,
You
Okay.
fuck with it?
Okay, I will be pro and you can be con.
I'm
The Fox racing show you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yep. But I'm really riding this '90s wave. That's why. So
Yeah, it feels too 90s-ish.
it's super '90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, who at Fox convinced was like, yo, we gotta get Supreme. Like, I just can't imagine that meeting and everyone taking them seriously.
I mean, you know, if I feel if anything, if North Face is doing it, and of course North Face Supreme is classic, like, you know, like can you imagine the people
the
in North
brand
Face?
integrity there is very different though. Like North Face is like a everyone knows that North Face is a good fucking brand.
Right.
Like it doesn't matter what like where you're from, like what you do for a living.
Right,
Everyone
it's good.
recognizes
Right.
that shit as a fucking good brand. But I don't think most people look at Fox and go like, "Oh, this is a good brand."
Right.
I think Fox to me is like a middle school type of thing.
It is.
It's
It
like
is. It is a middle schooly thing, but like, you know, they share that whole thing. It's like an X Games camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? All those people who did dirt bike, you know, they all hung out after X Games, like with the skateboarders, and they would all kind of like fuck around. That like those things like kind of
I don't know. I
you
don't know if I'm
mixed
buying
together.
that.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think they like all kind of like, you know?
Wait, all right, wait. So
Mix.
maybe clarify for me because I might be ignorant to this topic. So is Fox consumers mostly bikers, like kids with bikes, or are they motocross? I thought they were more motocross.
It's more it's motocross, but Fox also makes stuff like you know, like mountain biking type shit, BMX shit.
Okay,
Stuff
but
like that.
their main consumer is motocross people.
I don't know. I mean, I think
Okay.
there's a crossover. I mean, I remember I would wear. This is very weird. I used to wear like a lot of Fox stuff because, you know, in 2001, 2002.
I used to wear Mad Fox stuff too. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was in the same stores that I was
And,
buying
like-
the skate shit.
So that's what I'm saying is that like that culture, like there's
Oh,
an
all right.
overlap with those cultures. I remember, you know, I'll be
all right.
wearing that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on, I'll follow up with my statement to say that like when my like because I wasn't buying it, it was my mom. You know what I mean? She would and I would just be like, "Oh, you bought Fox?" But then I would wear it. Like I didn't have a choice.
I mean, I see what you're saying because it was like in the same section as like DC shoes and, you know, Etnies and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because I would roll it to the skate shop. I would buy Etnies and I would buy like a Fox like long sleeve because those were all the things. And like then like, you know, the hot mountain biking girl would be like, "Oh, you're into like Fox?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I wouldn't know because I just bought it because it was on sale and shit. And I thought it was okay looking. So I feel like that kind of thing makes sense in the fact that it's like a quote unquote retro brand. You know, it's like a 2000 brand. It's not really even a 90s brand.
Yeah.
So like that collaboration kind of all made sense. The thing I don't like is today's drop was those fucking sunglasses.
Oh, the
I
Oakleys?
fucking hate them.
the Oakleys.
and-
Is that what you're talking about?
and
Guy
I-
Fieri's.
Yes, the Guy Fieri for sure. And I mean, you know, again, I'm into 90s shit, but like that shit is like that's like I want to look like a complete fucking asshole.
The tops were actually cool. Can you guys are we agreeing
Yeah,
on that?
it's
The
awesome.
tops were cool.
Yeah.
Everything else I was kind of like, oh boy, I don't know about that.
I like the pants. I like them.
Yeah, I mean the pants were
There's a
kind of
lot
like
of-
whatever.
yeah.
The tops were the only thing that I would wear if
Yeah.
someone gave it to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a weird one. See, this is what the Supreme's doing too many weird things now.
They are doing a lot of shit.
Well, this whole season's been just like a homage or how do you pronounce
Homage?
homage? Damn,
Homage.
I graduated college.
It's not
to,
a fucking cheese, dude.
Homage to, you know, it's like a homage to
like
the 90s
yeah.
and all that other bullshit.
I mean, you guys probably talked about it. You guys fuck with the Hellraiser shit?
No.
That shit didn't
No.
sell. That shit didn't sell at all.
it wasn't. It seemed lazy.
Bro, all this whole season is like people just buying it just because they think I'm gonna make a couple dollars on stock.
Yeah.
The only
And even the resellers didn't jump on Hellraiser.
No, I haven't. Yo, let me tell you, I haven't touched anything in like almost like a month at this point. I think it's just been pretty bad.
Yeah.
The only thing out of the Fox thing that I was even interested in was the I don't even know what to call it, like the chest
jersey.
protector.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That was the only thing that was kind of fly to me.
Yeah.
But then like I was like, no one actually gonna wear that out because everyone's gonna call you a herb. You know what I mean? Like you can wear some or carry some weird Supreme shit on you and it's still fly, but like that that's mad extra.
Where are you gonna be wearing that armor, dude? You know,
I feel like that's like a rapper on stage trying to imitate it being like a bulletproof vest.
Right.
I think that's gonna be the move.
You could wear it like that, you know, if you were like, you know, X-Temptation or whatever that guy. That guy would wear that.
Tentacion?
Yeah, he would wear that because he's about to get his ass kicked in jail and shit. But
They
like
took him off Spotify
Yeah,
playlists.
dude. Yeah,
Him and R. Kelly.
Yeah,
Him and
dude.
Cows, baby. Art Cows, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Guys, I gotta roll. I have a show.
Aw.
Really?
I do. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I have to go. That's why I had to go at like at 9:40. I'm getting drunk though, and this is awesome.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is a weird way to have you go.
I know,
know.
but let me tell you something. I will be back. I will for fucking special correspondent shit.
Okay.
This is fun.
Yeah, man.
I feel bad, man. Like
Don't feel bad. Why you feel bad? I feel bad. I feel bad, dude. Why you feel bad? Why you apologizing?
this feels-
Yeah, Lawrence, you cuck.
First the Fat Boys break up. Now every day I wake up and
Oh my god. Aw, come on.
somebody problem with
All right.
Hove.
Love you guys.
Yeah, I love you too, bro.
Hit me up. Nice Pants Bro. Hit up everybody. Sup?
Asian Not Asian podcast.
Asian Not Asian podcast.
Check out Hack City
I'll be
Comedy
back.
once a month.
Yeah,
they got
man.
it in the Lower East Side by A Life.
Buy a life. for
So you
sure.
can go check out the store and then
Come by.
see Mike, you know.
Me do my racist accent. Fucker. Later, guys.
Michael.
Give me a hug.
Oh man.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna roll.
Wait, where's the show?
It's at Pit Loft. So I gotta run up there.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta go.
Chuck that shit to the head, bro.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, come on, don't be a bitch.
I'll die.
All right, buddy.
Yo, bro.
Bro.
We'll talk, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
Look, Lex.
Oh, shit.
Lex already misses you.
I see you about getting these.
Yeah, man.
The Emmett Smith.
My man Mike's so drunk, he's about to put on both our
He picked up your shoe and then my shoe.
All right, guys. See
All
ya.
right, man.
All right, later, man. Whoa.
Damn.
I didn't realize he had to like go. I thought he was chilling.
No, he said in the text he said he had to be out like around 8:40. So he
Really?
stayed 14 minutes past 8:40.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Well, this whole thing is gonna be edited. Gonna edit that part. All right, where do you want to jump from here? Wait, what the fuck were we just talking about?
So much.
You guys are at 43 minutes.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, we still got plenty to talk about though if we want to.
All right, let's talk about. Well, damn, I was gonna talk to him about the season and the season sales, but he dipped. All right.
Oh wait,
What up?
did you see that they're coming out with OVO 4s?
They're 50-50 chance. It's not 100% sure,
Oh okay.
but it might go down.
Because I was like, yo, he just dipped.
Yeah, but it's not gonna have OVO branding. All that shit, the OVO branding.
Yo, no, because it was crazy. Because I was like looking at the post. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? How? Because there's only one picture with the owl, and the other ones are just of the shoe.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, there's no proof in this that it's actually because there's no frame where it's like clearly the shoe and it has the owl.
Nah, that OVO 4, I remember Drake had it on his Instagram, I believe, or one, yeah. And
The splatter one I'm talking about,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
black and red with the splatter, and which is to me is fucking fire. But I don't know. Let's talk a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about. I do want to talk about end of season sales a little bit. I want to get into
Yeah,
that.
let me know because I don't know. Tell me and the consumers and Becky because Becky gonna start copping.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the retailers now are having they're gonna begin their end of season sales. So, for example, like Saks Fifth Ave is like they have like their 40% off, and like Barney's is doing their pre-sale 40% off for some of their stuff, and Mr. Porter is gonna do that. They have like private sales right now, and I think next week they're gonna have like their beginning sales. I mean, you catch some good deals. I'm a big fan of not paying retail for anything.
I think everyone's a fan of that.
Price for.
I think everyone likes that.
Yeah, everyone is a big fan. I think you can catch some if you're looking for certain items or certain pieces. Like I only try to buy pieces that I know will stay in my closet for 2 to 3 years. Like I don't want to buy some shit that I'm like next season I'm like I just bought that because it was 40% off, but I would have wore it last year, but this shit is trash. I don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? So like if I see something, it's got to be like a nice pair of jeans or like a nice nice jacket. Like I've purchased like denim jackets end of season sales for good prices. And
I've never seen you in a denim jacket.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I got some denim jackets that I wear. That I have. Jeans, hoodies. The basics that I'm like I could wear next year.
Yo, did I say this on the podcast? How I went to a comedy party? I guess it was just at a bar by my house, but there's a bunch of comedians there, and everyone was wearing a jean jacket.
Really?
Did I say that before?
No.
Yo, literally, comedians just wear jean jackets. Yeah. I didn't notice this. If you were like, this is how you categorize a hipster, like alty Brooklyn comic, is if they're wearing a jean jacket.
I think
that's it. If you wear a jean jacket, you're probably in that category.
I think a jean jacket is probably one of the best jacket accessories known to man. It's like it's so easy to wear. It's you know what I mean? Like,
you know what I think it is? Oh, what, Becky?
That's a hard disagree.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, you button them up. The wind gets in. They're not waterproof. How useful is that as a jacket? It doesn't even have a hood.
No. Well,
Becky with the fucking hot takes.
It's a fashion piece. It's not useful as a jacket, and a jacket's for weather.
You know what? I gotta disagree with you on that. Because I feel like even though like you said a lot, I would never button up a denim jacket. Like if I have a denim jacket, it's staying unbuttoned.
Why do you need a jacket if you don't need to button it?
It's like I said, it's more of an accessory piece to me, like a denim jacket. Because a lot of the times, like I'll wear it as I'll have it as a layering piece, like over a hoodie. So like either over a hoodie.
Yeah, that's the move.
Or
is over a hoodie.
Or like I'll have like a t-shirt, like a nice t-shirt, but it'll have the denim jacket. You know what I'm saying? But like to me, to button up, I don't think I button up jackets really. Like I button up coats, but like the button up my jacket. It's gonna take a lot.
Now, what's your philosophy on the difference between a jacket and a coat?
Like coat is a winter coat. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's cold outside and you zip that up or you button that up.
Okay.
But like a jacket, like I have so many like spring jackets that I've never buttoned up.
So you're saying jackets are for strictly fashion, no utility, and coats are for function and keeping you warm or fighting weather.
I think so. I mean, yeah, man, because I have a few jackets that I've said like I've never buttoned up or I've never felt the need to button up. Like it just doesn't work for me.
Okay.
All right. I want to know what kind of pieces are you guys wearing that are just for fashion, no utility?
I have a lot of shells, like shell jackets. So it's like really thin jackets, and 9 times out of 10, like I've never had to button them up. Like you see, like right here, like you see that it's like a long green shell, and like it's a older jacket that I have. It's a polo jacket.
I've seen you wear this. Where'd you get this? H&M or some shit?
Nah, it's
who's that Jay-Z ass looking motherfucker next to you?
Oh, Jermaine Pilgrim. If you listen to this, man, you do look like Jay-Z. I told you this plenty of times. But I wear this jacket because it's super. I never will button it up. It's a piece, and 9 times out of 10, like if you have a jacket it's not gonna be cold enough to zip up.
Should I pretend to be Mike sometimes and just answer in an Asian accent?
Listen, Chris, man, we seen what happened a couple days ago at Fresh Kitchen. Listen, man, I ain't listen nothing, man. Listen, man, this is a all-inclusive.
Even though you don't need to.
This is an all-inclusive podcast. I want all my Asian listeners and my Spanish listeners. If you speak Spanish, we love you. If you speak Asian, we love you. This is the views and opinions expressed by Chris Cheney do not reflect the views and opinions expressed by Lawrence DeLoach.
People do crazy things when they're in mourning.
That's right.
Jeez.
I'm not the acceptance part yet.
Yeah,
I'm in the denial.
We'll get there. We'll be fine. We'll get there. But I mean, jackets are, I think, like I said, you know, I don't like. You ever see a dude with a leather jacket zipped up? But you ever look at a guy, like you ever look at a dude?
It's like it's a sign of the jacket fitting well that they can zip it and still look good.
I'm not. No, here's the thing. I'm not like. I don't feel like. I feel like if you buy a jacket, you better be able to zip that shit up.
Yeah.
But I also feel like if I buy a jacket, I don't want to zip it up.
Because like when guys never zip their jackets, sometimes I think they've gained weight or the jacket doesn't fit well.
Fit well.
That's funny.
They didn't choose the right style.
Yeah. I zip up everything now that I'm thinking about it. I rarely let it hang.
Really?
Yeah. But I get the hang look.
Like it's so weird. Like why looking at someone button up a denim jacket is like so fucking weird to me. It's like it's like giving me the heebie-jeebies in a sense.
You know what? It's probably fit people so well that you haven't noticed. Because I'm thinking about the people that I know that wear jean jackets. I'm like, oh yeah, he buttons it up. She doesn't. He doesn't. She does. He does. You know what I mean? I think it's just like you don't even notice.
Gotcha.
If you wearing it right, then you shouldn't notice. That's probably the key thing here.
Mm-hmm.
If it looks like it could button.
Yeah. Yo, because there's a funny, I forget where I saw this clip. But Bobby Kelly, if anyone who doesn't know what Bobby Kelly is listening to this, he's a great comedian. He's always helped people that I've been around. I don't know him personally, but he's always treated guys that are really starting to make it very well. He has a great bit where he's on stage and he's wearing a leather jacket and he's like, yeah, this can't button up. The whole thing is just, he's wearing a jacket. He's like, yeah, this will never button. I am too fat, but I like the look.
Yeah, man.
It's so fucking good. In a shitty way to segue to our next topic is now, speaking of how people look, did you see the Donald Glover video? Do you want to touch this at all?
Oh yeah, of course we can. This is awesome. This is it's great. Yeah.
How did you feel about it,
Becky?
I liked his dad bod.
Yeah, you liked the dad bod?
Dad bod?
Yeah, it was cool.
You were down with the shirtless Donald Glover?
Yeah, I liked his dance moves. It was cool.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Lawrence, fill me out. I'm gonna pull up the Wu-Tang name generator. I'm gonna see fucking what all our names are.
All right, so yeah, no, I thought it was an amazing video. I thought he, artistically did his thing. I don't know, man. Donald, like I said, man, people were calling him a genius for it. I think I'm not gonna say he's a genius for it, but I think it was a very smart, well thought out music video that you could tell he took his time and it wasn't like, all right, let me just throw some shit together, which is very important, I think, in today's industry. And he touched on, like I said, he touched on a lot of like gun violence and social people, recording shit for social media and like the things black people go through and the thing I think people go through in general. I thought it was, like I said, it was well thought out.
I loved the video. The song was whatever to me. I thought it was like a good song, but out of all of his catalog, I wasn't like, oh, this is one of the best ones. The video is fucking amazing, though. I'm sure I've watched it probably like 5 times. I'm sure there's stuff I missed.
Well, yeah, I think listening to the song alone, like on your phone or whatever, I don't think you're not gonna feel the same way.
Yeah,
it's a cool song, but like when you see the video and the visual behind it, then you're like, all right, I can get behind this shit. My
opinion is that they made the video first, and then he wrote the song. I think he had it like done out. Mm-hmm. Like I think he had the song written, but then he was like, all right, let's just shoot the video and I'll try to match the song to the video. That's what I thought when I was watching it.
Okay.
I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but
I don't know. I don't know how I don't know how the music industry thing works, where if it's like, all right, we have the video, the visuals, and now we need the lyrics, or I don't know, how it goes, because it would be weird like not having a beat or like a song. You understand what I'm saying?
I think he had like the acapella, and I think he was just kind of waving to it. I'm even sure he had a beat because he had the right to something. But I think that the video was finished before the song. Does that make sense? I know you need the song for the video, but I think like that was completed before the mixing of the song.
Before the mix,
But for those who don't know, Donald Glover got his name Childish Gambino from the Wu-Tang name generator. And I put Becky's name in. This is actually pretty funny. You're an arrogant observer. That's what you.
That's good.
All right, let's see you, Lawrence. Let me check this in real quick. Lawrence, you are Master Menace.
Master Menace?
Yes. Which I don't think that applies to anything that you actually do. Are you a menace in any capacity?
Master Menace. I got a big penis trying to get my money right. like Dennis the Menace. Woo!
Okay. I am Bitter Night.
Bitter Night.
Bitter Night.
I can't rhyme that. I can't.
Bitter Night. Might as well record a podcast at night. Becky's crib is kind of tight because she got a bunch of audio equipment in here for us to use, and we try to be respectful and not abuse. She got a snail on her.
You going in?
Snail on her shirt that she made herself, and I like it a lot, and it's going to be great because we're going to help her make a brand.
Jeez. All right.
I did all right for a second there.
Yeah, I did. You did.
One
You
second.
did.
For 1 second.
You did amazing.
I got 3.5 bars in. I don't know how many bars it was.
You got some bars. Yeah. Sean, yeah, he got some bars you can rhyme.
Got some bars.
I'm sorry. I'm more. I'm just excited about these sales. I'm about to fucking rack up on some t-shirts.
Yo, everybody hit Lawrence up to see where you're going because you guys can go like on a sale tour.
You can go on a sale tour with me, you know.
Just you and a bunch of people are just going like, come on, y'all, we gotta get these bargains.
But I do a lot of online shopping because I don't like dealing. I'll go.
Come on, y'all, let's go to my mom's house. She got the computer.
No, I got the go on my computer. But no, what I like to do. I mean, for those of you who are listening to this podcast and you're not like you don't have like the opportunity to go to like, you know, Saks or Barney's or whatever. If you're not in New York or like a major city, like, I mean, buy the shit online, take advantage of the generous policy, and if you don't like it, you know, return it. You know, at the end of the day, it's very return friendly.
Return friendly, like these new fucking curries that came out are gonna be. Did you see those shits?
What, the stuffed curries?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen them.
They are not good. They look like KDs.
Speaking of KDs, the new KDs look horrible. Yo, I want to talk about this. Yo, you know Kim Jones?
Kim Jones.
He used to be the guy over at Louis Vuitton. Now he's at Dior.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So he has like a pair of Nikes that are coming out too, like special, like his own little Nike version shit.
Really?
Oh,
I missed that. I didn't see that.
It's the Air. It's not. I was gonna say it's the Air Jones, but it's not. It's like it gives me LeBron James sneaker vibes, but
Oh, that's a blazer they actually like put some tech into.
It's got different. It's got straps like the Vandal. It feels like it has a full air unit, so it gives me like old LeBron vibes. And the sneaker looks like a basketball sneaker. But I mean, let's see how it comes out, and it's gonna be limited probably, and it'll probably be in the veil of like the John Elliott.
Yo, because Don C coming out with more shit. They just giving stuff to everybody. Like, do they have designers at Nike anymore? Like, I know they do, but it's like they just tossing everybody's shit to flip.
I was talking. I did a show a couple of days ago, and one of the guys in the audience was like a guy who works for Nike as like in their marketing strategy department, and we were talking, and he was like, you know, a lot of it now is, you know, name driven, where if we can get someone who has a name already to push their product, then it's gonna invigorate the brand. So if you got like, you know, like Don C or like Virgil or Kim Jones or Travis Scott or whoever.
Oh yeah, because he had nothing to do with those Cactus Jacks. They really were just like, yo, these about to come out. You want to hop on? That's my guess.
I don't know. I mean, Travis Scott seems like a guy who's into, you know, he's been a sneaker guy, a fashion guy. I can see.
Well, you know what happens at my job a lot is like we'll do a bag, or like we'll have something that's about to come out, and then we're in talks with somebody at the moment. So what happens is like they'll come into the office for a meeting or whatever, and like we're like, you know, the guy, like creative director will be like showing them around or some shit. They'll be like, yo, that bag is sick. I love that bag. And then it, like when it actually releases, it'll just be like whoever that person is, spray ground bag.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of what happened with Cactus Jack, where they were like, yo, we doing this thing, like if like this shit's kind of fire, like we would do something like this in the future if you want. He's like, nah, let me just get that shit.
I'm sure there was some type of thought. I mean, remember it was supposed to be Drake had his like, you know, OVO 4s with the Raptors joint, and then Travis Scott did like the Houston Astros, and he had another color. I'm sure there's some type of creative input. I just don't think these guys are, hey, you want to do this? Yeah, cool. Let me just put your name on. I don't think it goes like that. So
sometimes it does. I'm telling you, I in my experience, because that happened at the Collective and Echo and shit sometimes.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was fewer and far between than what it is at Sprayground, but
Once again, I mean, I worked on the retail level. You worked deeper than that, so maybe you definitely know a lot more than me.
I mean, just in my experience, I noticed there's a lot of times at my job currently, but also in the past where they've been like, oh yeah, we should do something together. Like, oh, that's fire. Let me just get on that.
Yeah.
Just change the hang tag.
When I come out with the Air DeLoaches in a couple of years, man, I'm gonna have mad creative input.
The Air Loaches.
The Air Loach 4.
We gotta get it right. We're almost done.
Yeah. I do want to say this real quick. You mentioned the trash talkers. I'm gonna say real quick. You said top 5, and I didn't complete my top 5, and I was thinking about it. Like I said, so we got Bird, we got Gary Payton. Who else did we say? We said
Kevin Garnett,
Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller.
Ooh, Reggie Miller. What about World Peace?
Nah, World Peace Meta. I mean, Ron Test wasn't really. I mean, he's just crazy. Like he's like psycho. Like not like a trash talker. Like I'm giving you 50. What you gonna do? I'm gonna fuck your girl afterwards. Like he wasn't that type of trash talker.
Right.
He was just crazy.
Yeah.
But like
I still
Reggie,
think Draymond is in there, but Reggie also, yeah.
Reggie's one of the great trash talkers, man. Ask Spike Lee about him.
Reggie gets the new school.
Yeah. So,
I mean, Draymond gets the new school. Reggie not.
And these dudes are soft anyway. These new dudes are younger and they don't,
All right, wait. Let me see. Let me look at this. If there's anything we really need to cover.
How much to home Saturday? It's just trash, but I'm gonna try to cop.
Did you see that Floyd Mayweather made his dog shoes?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I guess. So it was dumb. I just thought it was funny because he was like, "Yo, I'm wearing these cheap ass Nikes. My dog got more expensive shoes than me." I was like, "All right, bro." All right. So you didn't see the J. Cole interview?
No, I didn't.
You should definitely watch it because he talks about Kanye and he has feels about Kanye because he didn't like him posting that text message or the screen grab of them on the phone.
Ah, okay. I wondered about that. Yeah.
But also, yo, he says fill your hole like way too much in this one point. Yeah, which in the context of the conversation, it made sense because he was talking about like feelings and how like there's a hole in my heart. But he just said fill your hole like mad times. And like I had it on like just as like just while I was working. I wasn't really necessarily like paying attention. I listened to it twice, so I think I caught most of it in full. But both parts like I was like out of paying attention, and then he's just talking about like filling holes. I was like, wait, what is he doing?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that was great. All right, what else we got here? Anything else that I need to... Oh, they're coming out with a Connect the Dots sneaker boot book. I mean, UK artist James O'Connell, he came out with a Connect the Dots sneaker book. I thought that was fire. All the hypebeast dads buying for their kids. No one cares. Okay. Did you see Jim Jones on The Breakfast Club?
Nope. Gotta watch it.
Okay, he talks about Supreme, so you should.
Okay.
But we won't get into it now because I'm the only one that's seen it. I think that's it. Carolina Panthers for sale for like $2 billion. I just hope that someone good buys them and makes a good colorway, so we can all rock that shit.
This has been fucking great.
Mike is dead.
Mike's gone. Mm-hmm. Remember to be Happy Studios. I want to thank you as always, Becky, for being a great host and having like awesome studio to record this amazing podcast.
Thanks.
No problem.
I got a question though.
Talk to me.
Maybe we could make it like a regular thing, like newbie questions.
That's
Ooh,
good.
okay.
I like that.
Okay, I want to know. What you guys think about like the different lacing styles of sneakers, because some people some people lace real tight, some people don't lace at all, some people tuck, some people do some funky things.
That's an interesting question.
I want to know what you guys
That's a good question, Becky. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. If you lacing it too tight and it shows, that means you bought the wrong size shoe.
I think certain sneakers you don't lace up. I think certain sneakers you do. And it's case by case. I've never been a fan of like choking sneakers. No,
that's unnecessary. I get because there's like the running style. You just opened the can of worms, even though we were at the end of the podcast.
Yay.
No, because there's that running style that like there's this specific way. Oh shit! There's a specific way to lace the shit that's better for running because it puts less pressure on certain areas. But that's function.
Yeah.
If you tied it too tight. It's the wrong size. If you're not lacing them, it just needs to be the correct shoe and it needs to look good on feet.
Yeah, of course. I think, some case by case with each sneaker. I mean, some sneakers high tops, I'm not a big fan of lacing all the way to the top. Low tops, like, Air Maxes and running sneakers, you tie them up. What are you doing?
Yeah. Did I?
Those are mids, so you know.
Yeah, I got mids on. I laced them. Emmett
Lace 'em
Smith
up. Yeah.
samples from Reebok. Did you? Yeah, you got your Air Maxes
I'm not
tied.
gonna- tie
Mike
my-
had his ones tied. I guess it really depends. It also depends on the person.
person, sneakers, shoes.
Because Becky, if I saw you with like laces out, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean? But people don't check me.
So
Actually, if you had them unlaced, I'd be like, Lawrence, what are you doing? Do you have any unlaced that you wear regularly? Because I'm trying to think. I've never seen you in an unlaced pair.
some sneakers I do I keep unlaced.
Here's another question: tongue out or you cover the tongue?
Tongue out always.
Tongue out always, right?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, it looks good. Tongue out.
Yeah,
Tongue out.
because it's kind of flexing. My roommate doesn't. He always tucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's. Maybe we can bring this up when we get a guest, so we can really get into it. But I'm trying to think. All right, at Not That Cheney on all platforms. At Human Places, 3 was the E. At LZD325. At Sup Podcast NYC. SupPodcastNYC at gmail.com. You can email us some shit. Maybe tell us how much you didn't like Mike and it was a good decision that he left. Or you can hit us up on social media and do an Asian voice and send it to us because that shit will be fucking funny. You got any shows coming up?
I don't even remember at this point. I think I do, but I don't even know. I'm sorry. This is weird.
Check Lawrence's website.
Yeah.
Force him to update that.
Yeah, I've updated it a few times. All right.
Yo, Becky, you know what we got to do now that it's summer?
We still.
Yeah, no, I want to get it on because we got to book you for a photo session.
For Sup?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we got to be out here
Yeah.
flexing, get some outfits on, get some shit. You know what I mean?
We could do a fashion show at Nordstrom Rack.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, let me think. I got nothing I want to plug. I got a show tomorrow, but y'all got to hear this before the time. Yeah, I guess we're done.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace, bitches.
Sup Podcast was recorded at Remember to Be Happy Studios.
Like what you heard? Leave us a review on iTunes. Tell us what your favorite sneaker silhouette is, and we'll tell you why you're wrong.
Oh.